How are you? Welcome to Blue Drops 254. In our today's tutorial, we are going to learn on how to use Adobe Illustrator to design a logo. We are going to start with a simple logo, and this is how we are going to do it. With me here, I have my Adobe Illustrator open, and let's start by inserting a cycle. So you click on the ellipse tool, and holding Shift on your keyboard, you can draw a circle like that. And the properties of a circle is that we don't need any fill, so you click here and remove the fill. We can increase the size of the stroke, just increase the size of the stroke slightly, and let us have some guides. When I click on Ctrl R, now you can see the ruler is there, so we have to drag some guides like this to guide us in designing a proportional logo. Drag another on to the bottom side here, drag another one, and then drag vertical one here. We can also drag some line to the center of the cycle like that. Maybe something like that is sufficient. And so we can pick on the pen tool. Just click on the pen tool here, then clicking here and here, then you can just adjust the size of your curve until it is proportionate. As it touches the lower side like that, it is just make sure it is proportionate by altering your pen tool. Yeah, that one is fair. Click on the selection tool again. Now we need to add a stroke, so make sure the stroke is on top, then click here. So we want to draw another line also here. Click on the pen tool, then you click here and here, then make it a curve. Make it a curve like that. Ensure it is proportional. Yes, that is it. So that is where our banner will be. And maybe we can also add another guide here. Add another guide here, and to make sure your guides are proportionate, you can insert as a line. Click here, holding Shift, draw a line like that. Then make sure you take this line here, just to ensure it is proportionate. So that's what we've done. And then we pick our pen tool again, and clicking on this end, we can click here, and maybe here, and then here, and then here. Then on this side again, click here, here, then you come in a bit like that, then somewhere there, and then here. So we can bring our cycle now downwards a bit. Just bring it by pressing the arrows on the keyboard. Bring the guide downwards like that. So maybe we duplicate our cycle, Ctrl C and Ctrl B to paste in front, and then holding Alt and Shift on the keyboard, reduce the circle in front, maybe to something like that. Then Ctrl C again and Ctrl P to paste in front, holding Alt and Shift, reduce it again like that. After that one again, maybe we can draw a book. We put a book down here. Let us draw a book, and I pick on the pen tool, then click here, then click here, and maybe somewhere here, then click here, and maybe here, then click on the pen tool again, click here, and maybe here, and somewhere there. Just make it curve a bit. Then we click here and also here, then click on the selection tool, then click on the pen tool again and draw a curve here. After clicking on all that, select all of them, reduce the stroke. Maybe let us use a stroke of even 1, yeah, something like that. And select all of them, then pick on the shape builder tool, select the color. So maybe we can choose a purple color like that. Then click here and also click here when ensuring that your shape builder is selected. Then you want to join that one and this one, join this one and this one. Then go to the selection tool and remove the unwanted parts by backspacing in your keyboard or deleting, or press the back arrow key. Just remove those parts like that. And maybe we can remove now the stroke. Go to the stroke after selecting your book or the stroke, select on this option so that we remain with just the fill like that. Now select all of it and go to the reflection tool. It is here. Just right click here, you will find the reflection tool, and picking this anchor point path, hold the Alt on your keyboard and drag it here to reflect it and release it. Then ensure it is 90 degrees reflection, then click on copy. And after you copy it, maybe you can draw a straight line from here to this other lower side here. Then ensure the stroke of that line is applied. Maybe you can choose white color and increase the stroke just a bit like that. And click on the selection tool, then select the whole of it and group it. Just group it. Then holding Alt and Shift, you can reduce the size of the book just like that. Then we need also to draw maybe this graduation. Let me just draw it. Maybe we need this one. So click here, holding Shift, click also here, release the Shift, and click here and here again. Then click on the selection tool, bring the fill to the front, then double click on the fill to choose the color. Maybe let us take blue. Let us take just blue like that, and remove the fill. You want to remove the fill, so remove the fill. Then you have a shape like this. Then click here, right click, and then transform it by reflecting it at 90 degrees. Click on copy, then holding Shift and using the arrow keys, you can move it like that. Just join it like that. And then maybe we can pick on a shape like a rectangle and draw a rectangle like that. Then click on the selection tool, send the rectangle to the back, arrange it and send to the back. Then select the whole of it and then go to the Pathfinder, and then you divide it like that. Then ungroup it, click on the lower side and then drag it, just move it downwards like that a bit. You have something like that. Now you want to make this hanging thing here, so you click here using a pen tool and click also somewhere here, then drag it like that, and then remove the fill and use the stroke only. So we can use the stroke, and then you increase the stroke. Just come to the stroke and then increase it like that. Then maybe we take that particular shape. And now what we are remaining with is just to draw something like a circle here like that, just like an egg, and ensure that apply the fill, and maybe the color is red. Let us use the red color. So, and then the stroke, we remove the stroke. Then when this one is selected, you click here and look for what we call crystallize tool. Then come here and click it severally until it forms the shape that you want, and then just reduce it proportionately the way you will wish it to have it. Maybe something like that, and then position it here. Then select the whole of it and group it. Now we can place this one at the center, then reduce it by holding Alt and Shift. You just reduce the size until it is proportionate. So just release it there. Then we pick our book and place it on the lower side like that. Maybe just raise it a bit and reduce the size a bit by holding Alt and Shift. Then you can do it like that. And then that's our book. Now maybe we need a pen, so we can click here on shapes, then look for this particular shape. Then we want to draw a pen. We just want to draw a simple pen, and pick on the eraser tool, and then holding Alt, drag like that. Then click here and pick on a normal rectangle. Draw it like that. Then move your rectangle up like that a bit. Now you can draw the shape of the head of the fountain pen. Just click something like that, and also click here. Then click here and curve a bit, and then from here you click here, and then you curve just a bit like that. From here, select this piece, then right click it, then transform it, then click on reflection, ensure it is 90 degrees, then click on copy and move it to the right like that, just using the keyboard arrows. Move it like that, and then after selecting it, we can select all of it, then control holding Alt and Shift on the keyboard, you can reduce the size like that. Then select it and position it here. Just position it there, and ensure you just align it properly. So we can align it like that. And maybe we need a very small circle, so you just select on the ellipse tool, holding Alt, draw a very tiny circle like that, and then change the color to white. That is the fill of the circle. Then move it to this particular position like that. So you will have drawn a pen, and maybe using a pen tool we can click here and click here, then click here, and then click here and here. Then what you have just drawn, ensure you change the color of the fill, maybe to red, just like the pen. So select red and click OK. So we have drawn our pen. And just move it like that. Now select the whole of it and maybe reduce the size by holding Alt and Shift on the keyboard. You can reduce the size of the pen, maybe to something like that. Then rotate it and group it. Let us make a group to this pen. Just group it, and then pick that one, right click, transform, and reflect it. Then place on copy, then move it to this other side. And just something close to that. Or we can change the color of our pen. Let us choose maybe a black one. Yes, a black pen. And our circle here, we'll have to ungroup it so that this tiny circle, we make it white. Same to this one, make it black. Select our tiny circle, ungroup it. Then select the tiny circle, make it white. And then let us return this one to red. It's normally red in color. Select on this middle circle, and then reduce the stroke maybe to 1, and then select it again. Click on the scissors tool and click here and here to cut it into 2. Then on the upper one, we want to write the name of the school. So come to text, right click it and choose the one type on a path tool. then click here. Then we can call it Crest Comprehensive Academy. Comprehensive Crest Comprehensive Academy. Academy. Now we need to pick this part here and drag it to the end like that. Now selecting all of it, we can change the font. Let us use motherboard font, which is regular, and then we can increase the size a bit, just something like that. Yeah, something like 14 is okay. And then what is remaining again is maybe the lower side. We can put the address of the school here. So you click on the type tool here, and you can see the text is moving in the opposite direction, so we can flip it. And to flip it, we go to the type, and then type on a path, then type on a path options. Then we can check on this box. When you have this one, we can check on this box to flip it like that. So when you check on preview, you can see it has been flipped, and then you say okay. Then we type what we want. That is the address, post office box, maybe 27, maybe 2106, and the town maybe is Molo. Holding on this side, you can create more space, something like that. Then click at the last letter at the back of P, and then you backspace it to just position it like that. Now click on the upper side. Now select the upper text, Control A to select all of it. Then go on type on a path, then type on a path options. Then look at align the path and select the center. Then if you check on the preview, you can see it has been aligned to the center. And then click on this other one, Control A, then type on path, and then select on type on path options. Also align this one to the center. Then you click OK. Now click and select all of the text. Then you reduce the font size, maybe by 1 like that, so that you refill all the text. So we have Crest Comprehensive Academy, Post Office Box 27, that one, Molo. And we still need to align this one. And to be accurate, you can drag one of the rulers, just something like that. Then click on this one at the back of P, then you balance it. So you can balance it something like that. Now we are almost there, but we still have to do some work. Let us select this inner cycle and have a white fill. Then we select the outer cycle, and we can change our fill maybe to gray, something like that. Now right click here and go to arrange, then send it to the back. Then you can now play around with this text. Maybe we can say choose that one. Yeah, that one is a bit fair. That one is a bit fair. So we can go to this gray. This gray is not bad. Now we are almost there. Now I want you to expand this particular cycle here. So Control copy and Control B to paste it in front. Then holding Alt and Shift, expand it to make it a bigger cycle like that. Just a bigger cycle. Continue expanding it. Something like that. Remove the fill. So remove the fill so that you remain with the stroke only. And click on this outer cycle, this new outer cycle. I think we can still expand it, make it bigger a bit, something like that. Now click on the outer cycle, and then going for the scissors tool, we want to cut here and cut here, and also cut the lower side, so that we have 3 pieces. Delete the outer piece. Now we need to draw a width symbol, so you need to click on a line tool. Just pick the line segment, click here, so draw a straight line like that, and increase the stroke maybe to 4. We can, yeah, let us say to 4. And then going to stroke properties, we want to make it round like that, and we want to make a profile of this one. Then we can also flip it just like that. Now this is what we have. This is what we have. I think for now I can remove these rulers so that you can be seeing what I'm doing. So select all of them and delete. Select these rulers again here and delete. Now this is what we have. We need to draw the width, so click on pen tool. To change the shape of the pen tool, click on caps, draw something like that. Click here and draw something like that. Then click here and draw something like that. Now select the whole of it and give maybe a green fill. Then remove the stroke. Remove the stroke, and then turn it like that, so that we can fit it here. Select also this one and give a green color. Then right click and transform, then select it at 90 degrees, then you copy it and move it to this other side. Move it to that particular side. Select this one and group. Then selecting that one, press on your Alt on keyboard to copy it. Just move it downwards like that. Then Control D to copy it severally. Now select the whole of it, and then click on the expand appearance. Then select on the object again. Then click on rasterize. Select transparent. Then click like that. Now open window and then go to the brushes. Then drag this one to our brush tool. Then say you want to use it as art brush. Click OK. The direction the arrow is pointing is downwards. Click OK. Drag it again, and then as the art brush, click OK. This time click on the upper arrow and then say OK. Now we don't need this one again. We have used it. So click on this one and move it downward a bit to reveal the other line. We'll just adjust it again. So click on this one, then select this one, and click on this other one and select this one. Now while you select the first one, reduce the stroke. You can reduce the stroke by clicking on the stroke like that. Then we have 0.25. Click this one again, reduce the stroke till we have 0.25, and select on the lower side like that and move it upwards a bit like that. And selecting all of them, let us just move it to that new position like that. We can choose a fill for this one. Maybe we use do you use a black or a gray? Let me see if we can use a black one. And we have gray. I think gray is much appealing. Then we can also remove the stroke. can just remove the stroke like that. And after drawing it like that, what is remaining maybe is to write a name here or a slogan here. So it is very simple. Just click on the pen tool, then click here and here, then drag it like that until you get a good shape, something like that. Select it and then give a black fill, or yeah, just give a remove the fill and then give a black or a blue fill so that you can see a stroke, so that you can see. Then click on type on a path, select like that. Then maybe we can say, or we can say always work smart, always work smart, work smart, always work smart. Then pick on this one. Sorry, so, there's a tiny one here. You're supposed to hold this tiny one here, then return it like that. So always work smart. And we can choose the font, select it. Then I think motherword font is not bad, just increase the size, select it and continue moving this one up like that. Then select it again and select the whole of the text, then move to type, then type on path options. Then you want to put it at the center like that, then click OK. You can always position it, so just click up arrows on your keyboard and you can also move it like that to set it in position like that. And what we have drawn is just a simple logo. You can also add maybe this space here. You can put a star here and also another star here. So just draw a guide that will help you to know where you're going to place your star. Then after drawing a guide, maybe you go to file and then place. Then you can go to where you have maybe your smart arts, like these vectors here. You can search for star. Then I have these stars. Let me pick on maybe a blue star. Then we place it. So you need to draw a very small star like that, and then you place it here. You place it here. Just put it at the right space. Then copy. By pressing Alt, I can copy it. Then I place it on the other side. Just position it like that. So we have our logo. I can zoom it a bit so that you can be able to see. Maybe let me zoom it like that, and we move it here. So delete this guide, and this is the logo that we've just designed, Crest Comprehensive Academy. And then you can add other things like the outer color. You can put it blue to make it more appealing, and the inner one, let us make it blue again. And I think we are good to go. Okay, before you export your logo, you are supposed to convert the text. Let us select the whole of it. Then for the objects, we say we expand the appearance. For the text, select the whole of the shape. Then for the text, you go to the type and then you say create outlines. You click on create outlines, and then now we are ready to export. Click on file and then export it as. Then we call it Crest Academy, Crest Academy, and then export it. Ensure the background is transparent, then say OK. So you will have exported it. I want to show you how we can make a mock-up of the file that we just exported. Show you how to mock up your logo. So I have my Photoshop open here. You need a mock-up file. You can download them from the internet like these ones. can get free mockup files. Let me use this one and this one. Double click it, open in Photoshop. Now it is reading the format. Now this is the mockup file that we are going to do. So double click here, then drag your logo and place it here. So I'll go to where we have our logo here. It is here. Drag it like that to Photoshop and drop it there. Now it is tiny, so stretch it a bit to make it bigger. Then resize it like that. Now you have to remove this yellow background. Click this icon to close it. Then close here and save it. So your mockup is being applied. Let us wait for the results. Okay, these are the results of our mockup. Maybe I can zoom it a bit for you to be able to see. Yes. So 100% zoom. I can move it up like that. Let us zoom it to 75%. And this is our mockup file. So you can see Crest Comprehensive Academy always work smart. So that is how you can mock up your logo in Photoshop. If we can put it also on Word, maybe Microsoft Word, let us call it Crest. You want to design maybe a letterhead, so you just open on Word, then you drag your logo and place it here. It is a portable logo, and let's say you want to reduce the size. You just press Ctrl and Shift on your keyboard to reduce the size of your logo, and maybe you move it somewhere there. Then maybe you want to write, you can insert a text box here to write some details, maybe crest 02, something like that. Now select the whole of it, that also this one like that. Remove the outline, so no outline for that one. So you can also insert a shape that is a line from here, then you draw it like that, and we choose the size of the line, maybe that one, and boom, that is Crest Academy Comprehensive Schools, and that is the logo we just designed. Thank you very much for watching Blue-Drops 254. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel so that you can be notified wherever we upload new tutorials. Big up, and let's stay creative.